Ecological problems trends in UAE and how the trend will be in future. Ecological problems result from the interaction of living organisms and the environment. One of the major problems in UAE is the high population growth rate. The fertility rate in 2005 was estimated at 2.49, however, it is expected to fall to 1.89 in 2050. The current position stands at 8 million for both nationals and non-nationals, and it is expected to double by the year 2050. It has resulted in pollution, air, water, and environmental overexploitation of resources and deforestation. To feed this high population, the country is industrializing fast, and the resultant is greenhouse emissions, which lead to global warming. This trend seems to be growing worse because they follow population growth, which is estimated to increase. On the other hand, an increased lifestyle leads to more population as people use fuels using vehicles. Another problem is the country is falling water bodies and unpredictable climatic conditions. Environmental issues in the UAE, are they being addressed or ignored? The main environmental issues in the UAE are water pollution, waste mismanagement, air pollution, climate change, plastic disposal. These environmental issues are a result of rapid industrialization in the country, which is facilitated by the government in its effort to feed its population. The dominant pollution in the country is air and water pollution. The main sources of this pollution are from industries and households. In the process of production of goods and services, industries use different sources of energy. The most dominant source of energy is fossil fuels. When they are burnt, they produce greenhouse gases that are disposed of to the environment, polluting the salinity of air. These are also particles released in different sectors like construction and released to the environment. This reduces the salinity of air. The country's population rely greatly on road transport. The transport industry uses fossil fuels. These fuels, when burnt, release gases into the air, which results in pollution. Water pollution comes from the lack of appropriate disposal systems of wastes in factories and sewages. These wastes have been disposed of in water bodies, thus polluting them. When these deposits accumulate in water bodies, the salinity of the water is affected. Water pollution has resulted in different health complications like cholera. It has also threatened aquatic life. There are no adequate water management policies, and the available ones are not followed by industries and individuals to the latter. How the United Arab Emirates is addressing these environmental issues. UAE government is undertaking different measures to stop this trend of pollution. The first thing that the government has embarked in is the mass enlightenment of the need to have a clean environment. It is for households, factories, and individuals. The government is encouraging people to adopt clean technology, which has minimal pollution to the environment, if any. In some industries like health industries, the government has taken the mandate of managing wastes itself. It has demarcated some areas where wastes can be deposited and later destroyed appropriately. These are waste management policies set by the country. For those companies which are not compliant with the set pollution levels, the government has introduced a tax payable on the pollution made. Innovative companies that have complied with minimal pollution policies are also encouraged by tax holidays and government recognitions. Other than internal company controls, the government is encouraging companies to produce environmentally friendly goods like high fuel-efficient motor cars to reduce pollution from these products. Internationally, the countries represented in the Union have signed different conventions aimed at protecting the environment. Such conventions include the Kyoto Protocol on greenhouse emissions. Everything you need for studies, essay samples, writing tools, and tips, you can find at studycorgi.com.